How's life? Going great? Enjoying yourself? Now, again, back to the class. Lecture 2, we did classification of alkyl halides into three categories: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Do you remember why we can't make a quaternary alkyl halide? Because carbon valency is 4. A quaternary carbon is already attached to 4 carbons, so there is no place to attach a halogen on it, and hence there is no scope for a quaternary alkyl halide. Now, one interesting thing which I want to ask you, somewhere I told you in the class, in the regular lectures, and that was, what is a primary carbon? Like in my last video I said, primary carbon is a carbon attached to one other carbon. But there is something more to this I told you in the class. Do you remember? Yeah, a primary carbon can also be a carbon which is attached to no other carbon. So, methyl chloride, which has only one carbon, is also a primary alkyl halide. Okay, now we move to further classification of primary alkyl halides, which is on the basis of the structure. It is on the basis of the structure. The structure can be unbranched or it can be branched. So primary alkyl halides are of two types: branched alkyl halides and the unbranched alkyl halides. The unbranched alkyl halides are called the N-alkyl halides, while the branched alkyl halides are further classified into two categories, and they are isoalkyl halides and the neo-alkyl halides. So, primary alkyl halides are further classified on the basis of the structure into two categories: the branched alkyl halide and the unbranched alkyl halide. The unbranched alkyl halides are also called N-alkyl halides, where N stands for normal, while the branched alkyl halides are further classified into isoalkyl halides and the neo-alkyl halides. Now, what's a N-alkyl halide? What's a N-alkyl halide? What's a N-alkyl halide? N stands for normal. Normal means unbranched. So, a N-alkyl halide is an unbranched alkyl halide. Say, for example, I take 5 carbon atoms. How many? 5. Say, for example, we take 5 carbon atoms. Then, I write 5 carbon atoms, one after the other. One after the other, single bonds, as it is haloalkane. Ane stands for carbon-carbon single bonds. I add the H, 3, 2 over here, 2, and a halogen. So this is one of the example of primary alkyl halide, which is Chatri, Chattu, Br. So this is one of the example of primary alkyl halide. Now, I want to write its common name. The common name is, how many carbons are there? 5 carbons. How many carbons can you see? Can you see 5 carbons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 5 we write pentyl. For 5 we write pentyl. Pentyl is also called amyl. Pentyl is also called amyl. Pronunciation can be anyway. You can call it pentyl, you can call it pentyl, whatever. So this is a pentyl halide. I'm writing this is a pentyl halide. Since the halide is bromide, I'm writing pentyl bromide. I'm writing pentyl bromide. And since it is unbranched, I'm writing N-pentyl bromide. Because it is unbranched, what I have written? N-pentyl bromide. N-pentyl bromide. IUPAC name? Can anyone tell? What do you all have? 1-bromopentane. 1-bromopentane. So that's the IUPAC name, 1-bromopentane. So, primary alkyl halides which are unbranched are called N-alkyl halides. Say if there are 3 carbons, I'll call it N-propyl halide. If there are 4 carbons, I'll call it N-butyl halide. If there are 5 carbons, example we have already taken, then I'm calling it N-pentyl halide. Since the halogen is bromine, I have written bromide. So this is N-pentyl bromide or 1-bromopentane. So the unbranched alkyl halides are called the normal alkyl halides, the N-alkyl halides. Shall we move to the next category? What is that? The branched alkyl halides. The branched alkyl halides are of 2 types. You can revise. The 2 types are isoalkyl halides and the neoalkyl halides. Isoalkyl halides and the neoalkyl halides. So first I am taking the example of isoalkyl halide. Isoalkyl halide. So isomat. Isoalkyl halide. Lecture में सोने का नहीं. Bad habit. Iso. Many students have doubt of this iso. So I am making mundi. This is your mundi only. So mundi. What the mundi is telling? Trying to say iso का मतलब क्या? Iso का मतलब एक छतरी. One छतरी branch on second last carbon. Iso means one छतरी branch on second last carbon. Once again I am repeating. Iso means one छतरी branch on second last carbon from the functional group. Once again I am repeating. Iso means one छतरी branch on the second last carbon from the functional group. और functional group कहाँ है? Primary पे. Functional group कहाँ है? Primary पे. Because primary alkyl halides are those alkyl halides in which halogen atom is attached to a primary carbon atom. Okay? खोपड़ी याद रखना है. Now I make the structure. 5 carbon है हमारे पास. How many carbons we have? 5 carbons. Out of 5 carbons, 1 is going in the branch. Remaining 4 carbons. Those 4 carbons I am writing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 carbons I have written. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now first I will write functional group because functional group is on the primary carbon. I have written the functional group here on the primary carbon. Say we write, चलो bromine ही लिख देते हैं, उसके पीछे ही पढ़ते हैं आज हम. So functional group I have written, that is bromine, and this all single bonds I have made. You know how many H here? 2, 2, 2 and 3. So this is the structure. Okay, for 4 carbon. Now I have to put one छतरी on second last carbon. तो second last 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 में second last कौन सा है? Second नहीं है, third है. Second last. Last के पहले वाला. From there you remove one H. Removed and you attach the छतरी. So in the structure, when the functional group is on primary carbon and there is a methyl branch on the second last carbon then such a structure is called isoalkyl halide. Common system, all carbons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 carbon we write pentyl bromide. We write pentyl bromide. What are we writing? Pentyl bromide. One छतरी branch on second last carbon from the functional group. So prefix iso. So the name becomes isopentyl bromide. The name becomes isopentyl bromide. A little bit unclear, but then I'm saying it. It's fine. In 1 or 2 days, we'll further see what can be done. No chalks available because of the lockdown. Anyway, let us continue. Isopentyl bromide. Okay. Now IUPAC name. We select the long chain. This is the long chain. Zoom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. पहले याद है, पहले हेलो लिखने बोला था टीचर ने कि छतरी, पहले हेलो की छतरी, हेलो की छतरी, हेलो की छतरी, हेलो, हेलो alkane. So 1 bromo, 3 methyl butane. Repeat the name with me. 1 bromo, 3 methyl butane. 1 bromo, 3 methyl butane. So these are isoalkyl halides. Once again I am repeating. N means no branch, normal, unbranched alkyl halide. Iso means one Chhatri branch on the second last carbon from the functional group. Now I am going to neo. So let us see the rule. Neo means two Chhatri branch on the second last carbon from the functional group. Two Chhatri branch on the second last carbon from the functional group. Two Chhatri branch on the second. I am repeating so that you learn. I don't have any hobby to sing the song. So you repeat. Two Chhatri branch on the second last carbon from the functional group. Mundi में से और एक मुंडी निकला बाहर. So neo. Neo means two Chhatri branch on the second last carbon from the functional group. Two Chhatri branch on the second last carbon from the functional group. Okay, now back to this. Neo. So neo-alkyl halides. Ready? Neo-alkyl halides will have two methyl branches. What I said, Chhatri is methyl. Neo will have two methyl branches on the second last carbon from the functional group. So we keep 5 carbon only. 5 ही रखते हैं number of carbons कि change करना है. नहीं, तुमको तो वही चाहिए, थोड़ा भी दिमाग तो लगाना नहीं खुद को. Anyway, so 5 carbon में से ध्यान दो इधर. Video lecture इसका मतलब नहीं. Anything you will do, huh? So 5 carbons we have. I'm keeping 2 for the branch, 3 in the straight chain. So 1, 2, 3 in the straight chain. Ding, ding, ding. It's a classification of primary alkyl halide. Primary में halogen is on primary carbon. तो primary पे halogen लिख देते हैं. कौन सा halogen लिखें? चलो ब्रोमीन ही लिख देते हैं. आज की ताजा खबर, ब्रोमीन एटम. अब सेकेंड लास्ट कौन है? 1, 2, 3. 3 के पहले वाला सेकेंड लास्ट. तो सेकेंड लास्ट पे 2 ब्रांच लिख देती हूँ. एक छतरी ऊपर एंड एक छतरी नीचे. 1 छतरी अप and 1 छतरी down. 2H here and 3H here. This is the structure of neo-alkyl halide. Again, common system, how many carbons I have to count? All carbons. Itna repetition, my god. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All carbons. So for all carbons I am writing pentyl, bromide and 2 Chhatri branch on the second last carbon. 2 Chhatri branch on the second last carbon. So prefix neo. Neopentyl bromide. Long chain. I say long chain. I said long chain. Long chain means which system? IPAC system. So IPAC system 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon in the long chain. See, I'll go stepwise. First long chain select किया. 3 carbon in long chain. So papa is propane. I mean parent alkane is propane. Papa का नाम propane. Papa का नाम propane. So propane. Okay. Now halogen is bromine. So this is bromo and 2 methyl branches that is on second carbon. So 2 dimethyl. 2 dimethyl. Halo पहले लिखना है. So I am writing 1 bromo. 1 bromo. 2 dimethyl. 2 dimethyl. Dimethyl propane. So that is the IPAC name. 1 bromo 2 dimethyl propane. So with this we completed for the classification of primary alkyl halides. Once again I am saying primary alkyl halides are of 3 types. N, isoneo, where N is unbranched, isoneo are branched. So broadly we can classify them in 2 categories, unbranched and branched alkyl halides. N means unbranched chain, straight chain, no branches of carbon. Iso means 1 Chhatri branch on the second last carbon. Eo means 2 Chhatri branches on the second last carbon. So we complete this lecture with this. Okay, stay blessed, love and blessings.